I'm so excited to have the newest cookbook, Clean Slate. This is a wonderful companion piece to our series here. It's all healthy, clean, easy recipes, perfect for a holiday gift. Friends, loved ones, coworkers, anyone who's trying to clean up their act a little bit with their food, maybe in the new year, get this book. It's amazing. I'm going to make one of my favorite dessert recipes because we have sweets in this book too. Dark chocolate and walnut brownies that are also gluten-free. So let's get started. I have an 8-inch pan here. Brush it with a little bit of olive oil. The great thing about this recipe is that we're going to use lots of heart-healthy fats. Olive oil, almond flour, dark chocolate, 70% or higher. So you know you can feel good about this treat. Now to this, add a piece of parchment that you've trimmed to fit. And this overhang here is really convenient for when the brownies are out of the oven and cooled. It means you can pull them out and make really nice, even cuts. So give the parchment a little bit of olive oil brushing as well. This is all ready to go. Set it aside. So I have 4 ounces of dark chocolate. This is 70% or higher, already melted, ready to go. To this, we're going to add some sweetener. This is a 1/3 cup maple syrup. A 1/3 cup olive oil. Try to use the fruity olive oil if you can. That's just going to play nicely with the chocolate. Then I have 1/3 cup light brown sugar. Give this a good whisk. And add 2 eggs. I like to add my eggs one at a time. And it's also really helpful if your eggs are at room temperature. It just helps them blend a little bit better with your batter. But this is true for anything you're baking. Second egg. Now, 2 tablespoons cocoa powder. There's a common question about what's the difference between cocoa and cacao. Cacao is the seed from the chocolate plant that is then made into cocoa butter, which is the solids found in dark chocolate, milk chocolate. Cocoa is the powdered form of toasted cacao beans, and most of the fat has been removed from it. So if you want a chocolatey flavor with a little bit less fat, you can always use cocoa. Personally, I like to use a combination of both because it's the best of both worlds. Now you want to make sure this is nice and smooth with your whisk. Sometimes the cocoa can be a little clumpy. Now we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, just coarse salt. Whisk until combined. Now I'm going to switch over to a rubber spatula to fold in the remaining ingredients. I have 2/3 cup almond flour. Now almond flour, you can either buy it or you can make it. Super easy to make. You just take blanched almonds and you grind them in the food processor until they're very fine. Definitely pulse them. Don't just turn the machine on. Otherwise you will make almond butter, which isn't the worst thing, but it's not almond flour. And to that, add 4 ounces of dark chopped chocolate. These are going to bake up really nicely, kind of like little pockets of delicious chocolate goo. Think chocolate chips here. So this is like a triple chocolate threat brownie coming at you. So let's pour it into our prepared pan. These brownies are going to be really fudgy and delicious. Already smells amazing. And now just smooth the top. Looks great. Finishing touch, 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts. This will not only add a really nice texture, more heart-healthy fats, really nice nutty flavor. So just sprinkle them all on top here. Beautiful. So bake these at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes until a toothpick comes out mostly clean. You can have some crumbs on it. Okay, I have my cooled brownies. This is the hardest part of making brownies, is letting them cool completely, but you'll be really happy you did because then you can make really nice cuts and they stay together so nicely. Just use a little offset spatula to kind of loosen the edges. And then the parchment overhang is the helper here. So easy, just like that. All right, now we're ready to slice. I'm going to cut these into 2-inch bars. So just divide the brownie into quarters. I find that that's easiest to estimate where to cut. Okay. 16 brownies ready to go. And then all we have to do is transfer these to a serving plate and brownie party is ready to begin. We have our beautiful stack here. These brownies took almost no time to make, They're using all whole ingredients. Can't wait to give these guys a try. I'm a side person, so I'm gonna grab a side bite. Triple threat chocolate, so delicious. Something everyone can enjoy.